Yo. This blue on the microphone looks really good. I might have to make a color to try and match it. I guess we'll go with this. What's my favorite team right now? I wouldn't say I have one, unfortunately. I'm just playing with whatever. Load the game real quick. I already claimed my TOPCC. I actually need to do some summons. I'm trying to decide whether I'm going to summon on the limit break or I'm going to summon on Son Gohan. Flipping hell, man. How'd you donate? You press the $sign on next to the chat. Viewer summon LL tickets. There's no point, bro. Just do that yourself. You good, bro. Let me go black. Thanos, what's good, bro? Boo Saga is the best team. Not even arguably. It's the best team. Flipping heck, man. should have threw out a flipping disc. There wouldn't have been a destructo disc. I saw someone made a suggestion to have Chalet, if he's ever playable in the future, be light and dark type. That would be broken. He should be though. But it doesn't really... The impact they would have is not enough for it to matter. If you're dark, you're better. If you're light, you're better. Apparently, Giblet does not go dark for damage sustained, but only for offensive damage. If he's dark, does it not just apply global? Like, what do you mean? I wish he had blast armor. Animation is generic as hell on the green card. They should have spiced it up a bit. But the strike card's fire. You make me delirious. That's when I start to fall. Meaning he's type neutral for damage sustained. I know he's type neutral for... Dalton, what's good, bro? Do I think there'll be 2 ultras? I hope not. That's when I start to fall. Something serious, ooh. Melon Senpai with the Kaioken membership. Appreciate you. You already a member. Shown by the symbol, but then you bought it again. Oh, I'm assuming you don't auto-renew it. Do I have another setup for Giblet? No. Not one that I'd want to use anyways. Part 3 in a week. Maybe 2. Depends on how they want to go about things. Man, it's ridiculous. I got you so delirious. Kiss you through the phone. Like you just licorice. I'm whole back in 92 and you can be my Sasha Fish. I think double ultras is foreseeable, but I doubt it. Like, I very heavily doubt it. Especially with the fact they have Daima coming up and like... I think that alone is a lot. You started watching Monster. How are you enjoying it, bro? Monster's a banger. Double Ultra Fury, GT, Super Saiyan 4, and Merge Zamasu for future. Casuals with the Super Saiyan membership. Bro, resubscribed as well. Ultra Velocity, when you get to like... it's already good at the start, as long as you don't mind the pacing. Some people are very like... brain rotted, so they think it's too slow. Face that. Yeah, as long as you can get past that, I think it's like episode 12 maybe, where it picks up. But I could be mistaken. Go easy, you're good, bro. Focus on your real life. You don't have to come into the stream. The stream is always gonna be here. YouTube is bugging today. I think so too. Some people are sending messages twice. Have I been playing Raid? PvP is mad long, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I low-key ain't feeling PvP right now. I'm not gonna lie. That's his second full screen. I need to get proactive. Might have to bring Shallot. I mean, Giblet. Why are you jumping? Oh, why am I jumping? Sometimes PvP just sucks. Always. Let's go, Giblet. No way Malachi's here. Yo, I saw your TikTok. That TikTok was funny. I didn't even know what was going on because I don't read the story. But it killed me. That TikTok was funny, Malachi. Okay, why is he cooking? Hold on. Let him cook now. You wish you went to Anime Expo? They're enjoying Sparking Zero demo. If you live in LA and you didn't go, you're kind of tapped. Living in LA and not going to the expo when you're in the city is crazy. I'm not doing viewer summons. Oh, don't waste your money on that Blue Lock movie, bro. Don't waste your money on that Blue Lock movie, bro. That Blue Lock movie, ass, bro. That movie is ass, bro. It's actually a bad movie. Like, they did not think it through. I think if you're a fan of Blue Lock, you're either going to glaze it or feel disrespected. And that's what every fan base is like. But it's actually a bad movie. Curbs with the Super Saiyan. Appreciate you, bro. Dalton, I don't care about Barrow screen time. Him getting screen time isn't the factor that I was more concerned about, but yeah. Nice agenda run, bro. And if we're talking about characters in the movie, I was more pissed for Rin than Barrow. I was more pissed for Rin than Barrow. Dalton, the movie was so ass, there was no main antagonist. There was no main antagonist. There was no antagonist set up. It was BS. That's why the movie was so ass. There was nobody as an antagonist. It was just... Oh, man. I'll talk about it in a second. Man. Ah! I need new headphones! Oh my god, my Bluetooth one's broke. Now I have to use these wired ones and they just slip off my head, bro. Truly Menace, the guild. I'm not taking requests for it right now. Just stay in the Discord, bro. That was unlucky. I'll talk about the Blue Lock movie in a sec, man. That movie gonna give me a headache. Demi's a glazer. He enjoyed it thoroughly multiple times. I finished Supercell as well. Supercell's okay. I got my complaints about it, but like for a London produced Netflix movie, a series, sorry, it's pretty good. It's not better than the Top Boy first 2 seasons, but it's good. Oh, of course he gets a PV. Can't go dark yet. Malachi, I wouldn't call it peak, but it's good. Divine is a free to play, but it's not that great anyways. There's nothing you have to worry about. Do I strike here? This guy's so passive, it's annoying. Time to go black! Okay, you just didn't do enough damage there, man. I was purposely not chaining. Is he stupid? What do I press? Blast. Rahu, is only 6 episodes, 6 hours of your life. It's something you can binge in one day. It's pretty enjoyable. Stranger Things is the best show of all time on Netflix. You mean the show where the little kid just like... every time there's a big threat and there's something in the sky. That show's ass! Stranger Things... Stranger Things is dookie! Flippin' heck. That show where what's the show where the girl logs out and she's sending people like letters or tapes or something? Do you know what I'm talking about? The girl logs out of life. That show, season 1's better, bro, than Stranger Things. Flipping heck, man. Stranger Things ain't... Bro. Let me go on Netflix right now. What's on Netflix? Because no way bro said Stranger Things. Bro, I guarantee I see Stranger Things. Obviously, there's a lot of shows on Netflix, and everybody's Netflix is different, innit? So, I'm gonna take Netflix originals. Like, if it has the N on it, it counts as Netflix. What's on my list? Because if it's on my list, that means I watched it. Hold on. Better Call Saul. Better Call Saul is the best show to come out of Netflix. We're done. It has the N on it. They got the Netflix funding for Better Call Saul. Better Call Saul is the best thing on Netflix. That's the best Netflix show. No one's telling me otherwise as well. We can argue. Better Call Saul is crazy. Edge Runners is Netflix as well. But I don't think Cyberpunk Edge Runners is better than Netflix. I mean, better than Better Call Saul. Breaking Bad isn't Netflix because it's been out from before on TV and that. Money Heist only good for 2 seasons tops. What else is on Netflix? Narcos is pretty good as well. Flip. Narcos is pretty good. Devilman Crybaby can get up there as well. I don't think Cobra Kai is all that. I ain't watched enough of Cobra Kai, but I don't think Cobra Kai is all that. Devilman Crybaby is crazy. No way, guy said Squid Game. Squid Game not even in the conversation. Squid Game's not even in the conversation. Squid Game cannot get involved. Squid Game is not involved. Squid Game is not on the team, bro. That show is not on the team. Snowfall's not Netflix. But if Snowfall was on Netflix, it'd be top 3. Like, if it was a specifically Netflix, you know. Bro, Money Heist is not in that conversation. That show fell off after season 2. Oh, I wanted to go black. Isn't Arcane about League of Legends or something? Is I'm bugging? He took my Dragon Ball. I heard Arcane is valid though. I ain't seen it, but like, I can't have a League of Legends show be the best thing on Netflix, so we're gonna say no. The Walking Dead ain't a Netflix series. What's my blood talking about? Live action One Piece, the best thing on Netflix. Come on, man, let's be for real. This guy keeps PVing me. It's getting on my nerves. Suits is not a Netflix original, Netflix produced thing. It's on Netflix, but it's not a Netflix show. What the hell is this? BoJack Horseman. You guys are trolling. This guy's making all the best plays. Smart play. He knew I would have went type neutral and beat his ass. Just enough. Rick and Morty isn't... Let me check actually. Rick and Morty ain't a Netflix. Why didn't he didn't sidestep? I don't know what's wrong with him. Ozark's slow as hell. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of good bangers on Netflix. I'm gonna give my top 3. You guys can do what you want, but I think Better Call Saul is better than anything you can recommend me. Giblet's alright. Better Call Saul my number 1. I'm gonna go Cyberpunk Edge Runners number 2. And I'm gonna go fuck. He's smart. Solar Flare to save the blue card to LF me. Or it depends on if he's gonna go that way. Yeah, he is. Give me a sec, I'm looking for a third. I love you back. Said I like Top Boy, but it's not top 3 on Netflix. That's crazy. Not Narcos. Narcos is my third. Narcos is my third. Easy. Better Call Saul, Cyberpunk Edge Runners, and Narcos. That's my top 3 on Netflix. That Jeffrey Dahmer documentary, not that good. Well, it's not good enough to be top 3 on the whole of Netflix. Cobra Kai top 3 on the whole of Netflix can't do it. Peaky Blinders ain't Netflix. You can watch it on other things. It's just, you can just watch it on Netflix. It's not actually by Netflix. If you go on Netflix right now, look for series that have the N on the thumbnail for them. Anyways, should I talk about why Blue Lock was ass? Why the Blue Lock movie was ass? Number 1 show. If we're not including animes, low-key Snowfall. Alright, so I'm gonna explain on the assumption that you've watched season 1. The movie is okay if you haven't seen season 1 of Blue Lock. But it doesn't make sense for you to watch the Nagi movie if you haven't seen season 1 of Blue Lock. So basically, in the Blue Lock movie, there's only three things that are new. The start of the movie with Nagi's backstory going to school and how he got into football, it's a lot more detailed, but it doesn't follow the source material correctly, which is why I have a complaint with it. And the end of the movie, they're glazing some randoms. They're glazing so hard, and it leads into the under 20 match, which it also didn't make sense what happened there. But cool. I'll get into that in a bit, because I don't want to spoil. But those are the only two parts that are different from Season 1. Everything else is what you've seen in Season 1 with a few slips of Nagi's POV. That's it. It's the same thing. Some few zesty voice lines between Nagi and Rayo. Nagi going, that's a hassle. Come on, Rayo, we can do it. Fuck out of here. I don't care about their zesty friendship. I actually don't. But I was willing to watch it knowing that it was going to be a different POV. They're mad zesty, bro. This Nagi guy is like 6'5", getting carried by Rayo, who's like 5'10", bro. These man need to get on. They're getting me so tight, bro. But anyways, here's where the actual complaints come in, besides from my personal dislikes. So the first complaint I have is they skipped a lot of matches. A lot of them. We're watching Nagi's POV to see the match from his perspective and how it went. But instead of actually animating the whole match, they show a couple goals, then they lock it off. Then they go to the next match. So, for example, Nagi's team fought Nico's team. If you know who Nico is, the kid that's like, I always post him in the thing when he does this. That's Nico. Nagi beat his team, I think 8-0. But they only show up to like 5-0. And then they move on. And they only showed 3 goals out of the 5 goals, even though the score was 5. Do you get? So that had me like, okay, hopefully they don't do that for everything. But like, bro, you're showing us 3 out of 5 goals when the match ended 8-0 in the manga. Go to hell. Then next of the other matches, because there was a lot of side characters, or like characters that are not Isagi and the super team. Because let's not try to act like Isagi didn't have a super team. Isagi has Chigiri, Kunigami, Raichi, bro, himself, Bachira. Team Z is a literal super team, and they're so trash. But cool. Oh, this is tough. Is that Evo Ken? Evo Ken, where are you? What the hell? Where are you, Evo Ken? Hold on. Oh, I didn't know I had to. Why are you only getting 15 key? Who decided that? That's not even a card. Don't Trunks and Vegeta get their advantage back somehow? Anyways, cool. They showed Nico's team versus Nagi's team. They didn't show all the goals. I was already upset, but it's fine. Then they went into the next game with the twins. There's twins in Blue Lock. They showed Nagi score 2 goals. Then they showed the twins save 1 goal. And then they just went to the next game, showing they lost. Then they went to the next game with Baro. Baro had a lot of screen time, but they presented him poorly. If you watch Blue Lock, he's a very composed baller. You know, he is a bit agitated all the time. But like, you know in anime when people are upset and they got the vein in their head like Vegeta. They're just stressed. Do you know what I mean? There wasn't one scene where Baro didn't have the vein in his head. They just portraying him like he's some anger issue kid when he's a composed baller. It didn't make sense. And they show him like score 2 goals. Nagi scored like 2 goals. Barrow dunked on Nagi, Zantetsu, and Rayo. Then after that, Barrow scored a 2nd goal. And then Nagi locked in and dunked on Barrow. It was disgusting, I'm not gonna lie. Like, he did some behind the heel touch. And then Barrow's like, are you doing that because you think you're cool? Then Nagi just went, I'm not a slave. I just dunked on him. It was so bad. But then they just had Barrow go off the screen like mad angry. They had him go off the screen mad angry. In the manga, the match was so much better, bro, if you read the volume. But like, if I'm paying to see a movie, show me the whole game. Show me the whole game, bro. Show me the whole game. If I'm like, bro, they showed 3 goals out of 8 goals. I mean, no, it was 6 goals in that match. No, 7. There's 7 goals in that match, and they showed me 4. Show me the whole game. I pay money. Give me my money. Anyways, they went into the Team Z team with Isagi. Something I need to say, yeah. Isagi is actually the worst baller in Blue Lock, bro. This guy sucks ass. From Nagi's POV, Nagi's team versus Isagi's team, Igaguri did more than Isagi that game, bro. Bro, Igaguri stopped Nagi from scoring 2 times. Isagi did 2 passes and 1 goal. The Glory Hunter goal, he's actually belling him. He just scored 1 nice direct shot at the end, but he didn't do nothing the whole game. And then Nagi has the audacity to say, oh, he was the most impressive. Kunigami was carrying. You see the glory you get when you score the last goal in a football match. Or the last bucket in basketball. If you get the last point, it changes everything. But regardless, outside of my personal complaints, they have the same. If you watch Blue Lock, the anime season 1, the CGI is the same. The CGI animation is still bad. It's the same. It's the same clips from the anime. It's even sped up so you don't see everything. You know, it's a lot more just conversations between Nagi and Rayo, with a lot of bits skipped, with the same crap CGI from the anime. And it was just appalling. It was just appalling. Then, obviously, after the Team Z team, Nagi's team skip, they go on, you know, the 100 goals challenge. If you've watched Blue Lock, they do the 100 goals challenge. They skip that. You don't even see it. You don't see any of the 100 goals challenge that happens in the anime. They don't do none of the 100 goals. They skipped Rin's introduction. You just see him call them half-baked. They skipped Rin's introduction. They skipped all of the goals in Rin's game. I think they showed Rin score twice. Then Isagi, Nagi, and Bachira lose. Like, it's poor. It's poor. The animation isn't poor overall. The CGI is bad, though, in Blue Lock. Like, there's some parts where it's very questionable. Very questionable. But I think CGI in general is always bad. Like, I'm just against CGI. They skipped the Naruhara game as well. They showed only 2 moments. They showed Barrow scoring and Isagi running like behind Barrow where he had the blind spot thing. Then they showed Naruhara like upset a bit. Then they skipped it. They barely showed anything in that game. Then they skipped basically Rayo, Chiguri, and Kunigami versus Barrow, Nagi, and Isagi. They skipped most of that game, even though it was a big game. They also didn't show Nagi, Barrow, Chiguri, and I think it was Nico and Zentetsu versus the World 5. They skipped that. We don't see a different POV of the World 5 match. We don't see how they beat the other guys in the manga, where after Rin's team beats Isagi, they don't show Nagi's perspective of him playing, climbing back up from losing. They don't show none of that. They didn't even show Shido's introduction where he's like, that's all. They didn't show none of that. They missed the GOAT's introduction. It was just bad, man. It was like, do you know if you're on TikTok here and you're watching a clip, you watch a Twitch streamer's clip channel, like Aiden Ross live. It was like watching Blue Lock live as if it was a clip channel, bro. It was so disastrous. Yeah, that's what it was. It was like I was watching a TikTok clip channel, bro. I was just watching all the things sped up. It was actually annoying. It was so annoying, bro. And then at the end of the movie, it gets even worse. Like, if you think it couldn't get worse, it got worse, yeah. So I can't really talk about the end of the movie without referencing the manga and like some of the spoilers. But everybody knows after the Blue Lock season 1, the next part is gonna be under 20. But there's an arc before under 20. There's a third selection before they go into the next arc, which is the Blue Lock versus Japan under 20 football match. The biggest football match in Blue Lock to this date, even including the manga matches. They don't show anything from the third selection, so they kind of just spoil you on who's going to be playing in the match, which is obviously annoying. They just spoil you straight away because they go into the locker room for who's being played for the under 20 match. And they also spoil you on who's not playing. And how that came about, you don't know how. They just show you the locker room of the players, which is annoying to me, but whatever. They also misrepresented people. So, like, I'm gonna spoil here for, like, slight end of the match. It's not a big spoiler, but, like, it tells you context for, like, something that happened in the match. So, I don't know if you guys have seen the end of season, like, the endings in Blue Lock, where they all just stand, like, they're all standing together for, it's like a school photo or something, you know. I kind of have to show you for it to make sense. But, like, you know when they all stand in a line and, like, they, like, give Isagi, like, a special panel where he's, like, the main character. That's what they did on the under 20 football pitch at the end of the movie. No, not the additional time. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Let me just finish the game. I'm striking him. Pause. I should have never done that. Elian, take care. Hopefully this kills. What the hell is this Kid Buu made of, man? Well, this is going to be a tough game. I'm going to tweak out, bro. I'm going to tweak out. I'm about to tweak out. I'm about to tweak out, bro. Oh my god. It's these headphones, bro. My headphones are broken. I can't even show them. Blue Lock. I have to show you for it to make sense. It's not gonna make sense if I explain it. I high-key fumbled that game, but I genuinely don't care because of how stressed this movie had me. All right, look. You know when they start doing stuff like this, like they just have them standing there, like they're standing there as a group, like they're showing like this. They've got them standing like this on the under-20 football match pitch, yeah? And if you've read the manga, you know who started in the match. I'm gonna give you a quick spoiler here. If you're a fan of this guy, which nobody is, then charge it to the game. They've got Zantetsu standing on the football pitch. He doesn't start. I don't even think he played the game at all. He was on the bench. He doesn't start, but he's on the pitch. He's on the pitch. Why is he on the pitch at the end of the movie? He didn't start. He's not an under 20 player. He didn't play. They've just got him there for no reason. They've just got him standing on the pitch for no reason. But then they've got Rayo on the bench. They've got Rayo on the bench. He didn't start though. So they've got him wearing a jacket. But Zantetsu didn't play in the game. Why is he on the pitch? He didn't even play. He didn't even play, bro. Why is he posted up on the pitch next to these guys? He wasn't there. Let me bring up Zantetsu, bro. He's not even ass. He just wasn't good enough to play in the game. This guy, bro. This guy. He didn't play, but he's on the pitch. And I was like, bro, why is he on the pitch? He didn't play. He didn't play in the under-20 game. Ego didn't sub him up. Ego didn't sub him on. But at the end of the movie, he's standing on the pitch there like this. He's there like this, like he's some cool guy. He's not on the team. He's not on the team. Why are they doing fan service like that? And they don't show any of like the under 20 players, so I can't even spoil without saying anything in it. But Shido doesn't make an appearance on the pitch at all. They don't show Itoshi Sei. They spoil you on some guys. So like, for example, because it's in the movie, I feel like I should say, but I don't really want to spoil, you know. They spoil you on characters you haven't even seen play yet. Like, Otoya, Karasu, and Hiyori. Hiyori is not that guy in, like, he is that guy, I'm not gonna lie. But he's not that guy, bro. He's not that guy. He's not that guy. And, like, they show him on the pitch as if he even had one voice line in the anime. Is Sei in the movie? No! Sei is not in the... Sei didn't have one screen time in the movie. Sei is not in the movie. I'm cooked. What the hell? Hey, I'm not gonna lie, yeah. PvP is mad hard. Like, it's been really difficult recently. Just my personal experience, though. Fighting Ultimate Gohan. Like, I never really, like, struggle in PvP. But, like, since Ultimate Gohan's been in the game, it's been kind of a struggle. I ain't gonna lie, gang. No, like, just recently, not just today. In general, PvP is a lot harder ever since Ultimate Gohan's been in the game. It's like none of my mechanics work. It was kind of obvious that I made it tackle, I'll be honest. It was just the timing pissed me off. Stupid play by me. Rez, I feel like it's been millennium since I've seen you. What's good, bro? I'm gonna show you something. Give me a sec. Like, I think, like some other like minute complaints I have about the Nagi movie. Go black. BT, appreciate the 9 months, bro. Appreciate you, dog. All right, let me find what I wanted to show you guys.